Hey guys, Accountability Angel here, and we are outside of the Juvenile Detention Center in Sangamon County, Illinois. So, I don't even know if they're open today because, again, it's Washington's birthday or Washington Day or whatever. So, just another reason for nobody to be around. Nobody was on duty last week, it seemed like, either. It says, do not use.
How can I help you?
Hi,
How can I help you?
I was wondering if anybody could speak with me in regards to what they do with juveniles who happen to be wards of the state that are in here.
They have to be what?
I'm curious about juveniles that are wards of the state, how that is handled here if they've been in trouble.
I'll send somebody else to speak with you in a second. Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What was it you said?
I said hold on a second. I'll send somebody up there to speak with you.
All right, thanks. I'm sure they love when I hit these buttons 400 times. I guess I didn't realize until people were pointing it out last time that it keeps beeping. Should have thought about it, but I didn't. Look at that. Yeah, I figured they could just kind of answer those questions. A lot of times wards of the state, which are children, that were taken away from their parents, they really get the shit end of the stick, and nobody ever sticks up for them, So we're going to check it out, just find out how that's handled. For those of you who don't know, I was adopted out of foster care many years ago. So it's definitely something that's important to me and should be important to everybody. Everybody wants these babies to stay alive until somebody has to take care of them. And as we know, a lot of kids that are wards of the state happen to have a lot of issues stemming from various different reasons. I think one of the biggest reasons is them not having someone that they can count on and not, being shown what's what. And a lot of these kids get put into really, really terrible foster homes. So I'm just curious. I figured maybe they would have been open today, which seems like they are. Got the Regional Office of Education, apparently right there. Oh, here comes somebody. I was wondering how you guys handle juvenile offenders that are wards of the state, if that's different since...
Yeah, it's different since ward of the state, yes. Go ahead, talk to the caseworker.
I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead, talk to the caseworker.
Oh, now who agrees to the terms for them? Like, so, how like somebody's parents normally would do that? Does like
If you're ward of the state, it's up to the state to make a decision.
So if, I guess...
We have criminals here, we've got residents have been arrested on serious charges.
Uh-huh.
So we just don't take runaway.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but like say obviously like the kids that don't have parents to, vouch for them. Say they committed whatever crime to get here, so the state is their keeper,
Right.
Yet the state's who's bringing charges against them? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it'd be the county. Yeah.
Do they have like say like a caseworker that represents them?
They get a lawyer, they have a lawyer that works pro bono for the county that represents them.
Uh-huh. Now, I guess what if they happen to have issues with that pro bono attorney? Is it like the public defender?
Yeah, you have to know the public defender, yeah. That's it, yeah.
And who can say somebody that...
What's up, the camera?
I'm recording video and audio.
Why?
Gathering content for a story.
Huh?
Gathering content for a story.
No, you can't do that. I'm not-
Why can't I?
No.
What was your name, sir?
No, don't worry like that. Don't worry like that.
Can you identify, please? You won't identify? You have to identify. You're a state employee. Well then, he didn't notice somehow between my phone and his face and the tripod that I was recording. Hello? Well, that's terrible.
Hello?
Hi, can I have somebody else come out here because that man did not want to identify, and he also has a problem with me using my First Amendment right to film in public.
10-4, standby.
Thank you. Mess with me. Of course you run away. Everybody wants to run away when we're trying to speak up for those that can't speak for themselves. I don't care if they did something wrong or not. Sure, they are out here doing some terrible things because they don't have anybody that teach them to do right, you know? It's very sad. And then look, that jerk, just because you're here filming, wanting to know a few freaking answers, he gets all butthurt and leaves. I knew I should have asked him his name to begin with. It's okay, we'll find out his name. We'll wonder why he's hiding. Jerk. See, this is the problem. Everybody wants to be Mr. In Charge and all this, but nobody wants to answer the hard questions. Nobody. It's terrible. Can't believe it took him that long to realize I was filming to begin with. Like, hello? Imagine what them kids can slip under him. Anybody that refuses to identify when they were in charge of these juveniles that can't do anything for themselves, whether they committed a crime or not, I'm going to assume that they're part of the problem in doing something illegal and don't want to identify themselves because of that. Keep in mind, guys, if anybody has an issue with what that guy just did or anything that may or may not be displayed as this video continues, we are at the Sangamon County, Illinois Juvenile Center. I'll get the number and address and put it in the description below when I can. And definitely confused here. Definitely confused. But today, for anybody that does choose to call them, if you have any questions, it's roughly 2:30 on Monday, February 15th, 2021. And I think we got some questions to get answered. Apparently not by that guy, though. Doesn't want to identify. Doesn't want to answer once he knows he's on film. Isn't that strange? Isn't that something? Come on. I mean, I don't understand, guys. See if somebody's coming. Very disappointing. Thank God it's not an emergency. They don't know me, I'll keep pressing it. Here comes someone.
Hi, ma'am. Can I help you?
I was wondering the name of the man that I just spoke with. He came out here and decided not to identify, and then once he realized I was filming, which is pretty obvious, then he like backed away and didn't want to talk, and then
That's
wouldn't.
because we're not supposed to talk to anybody without permission from the director.
Well, he was talking just fine until he realized I was recording.
Well, what can I help you with?
I was trying to find out how you guys handle offenders that are wards of the state since they don't have any parents to represent them per se.
I would direct all your questions regarding that to the director of the court services department and perhaps maybe the manager over juvenile probation. They would have more familiarity with the Illinois state statutes that pertain to that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, each individual case would maybe be different. So depending if the kid's like awarded DCFS or something like that. I mean, I can't give you any particulars, but we're not allowed to talk to anybody unless we've been given permission to. So
do they have any reason for that?
Just our policy and procedures. I don't make those guidelines, but since it's a holiday today, they won't be in today. I would contact them maybe tomorrow. There should be somebody in.
Okay. Do you mind giving me your name?
I'm not giving you my name, no.
As a state employee, you don't have to identify?
I'm not a state employee.
Are you a county employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, well, then you're funded by the tax dollars. It's
Yes,
a government.
I know. But
Yeah, so you do have to.
I've given you all the information I'm going to give you because this is a secure facility.
That's not that secure. I got in the door.
Yeah, it's secure from here on out. So I'm going to ask you politely to direct your questions to them, and you can always call.
Now when I tell them, they're going to ask me who I spoke with, and I'm going to say I have no idea because nobody will identify.
You can tell them that you spoke with staff at the Juvenile Detention Center, and that should be completely fine.
Now, do they, do the children offenders, do they have a case manager or caseworker,
Again,
anybody
I'm
that
gonna direct
represents
you
them?
Ask them, because like I said, each individual juvenile's personal information is private, and every case can be different, so there's no real general answer I can give you that's applicable, so I would just direct all your questions to them.
Okay, Miss No Name. So,
I'm not doing this anymore. I've given you all the information I can. I'm gonna ask you to leave now because
why? You're asking, I had another
I've given you all
question.
the information that I can.
Why did you get mad when I called you No Name? I didn't know what to call you. I'd call you Susie, but I bet that's not it.
I'm not.
Is it Karen?
Bye.
Bye, Karen.
Have a good day. Be careful.
Can you send excuse me. Hey. Fuck. Come on, Karen. Jeez. Hello? Karen wants me to leave. Maybe we'll see Springfield PD over here. Why does nobody want to identify? I don't get it. Because they know they're probably doing wrong. That's what I'm left to assume. What else can I assume? Hello? I'm just gonna have to keep pressing this till somebody answers. Is anybody there? Hello, can I speak with a supervisor, please? Karen didn't want to answer me. Jeez. Well, we found the female of No Name. They must be cousins. Little did they know Accountability Angel don't mess around. Hello? I'm sorry, but if you don't answer, I'm going to be left to assume that you left your children, aka these kids that you have, home alone. And I'm pretty sure they have to call DCFS when you leave them home alone, right? Isn't that negligence? Or something? Abuse? They're totally going to call the cops. Hello, is anybody in there? This place is weird. This place is completely weird. What are they doing in there that they don't want us to know? Hello, I need help out here. Jeez. Then that guy, if you heard him, he was like, well, they committed terrible crimes and blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't care if they did or not. I still want to know how you're treating them, just like prisoners, you know? Just like adult ones. You know, there's a level of care that you got to give them, and we want to make sure that they're giving it to them. Karen's in there in her office. I see her. Karen! Karen, come out here, please. I have a question. Oh, I see somebody at the door. I see somebody. Oh, God, another person. Karen, can I have your assistance, please? I think you need to identify. I think it's a cleaning person. Karen, you don't have those juveniles in there alone, do ya? Are they under 14? We need to know. Can you get somebody? They won't answer me. I've been pressing it for like 5 minutes. Could you tell her? That's Karen. Oh, did you see Karen? Karen is immoral. Her ethics are messed up. Karen, why'd you do that head cut off thing to your employee? Why did you do such a thing? Leave her alone. Ma'am, are you going to not tell us any of the information we were looking for? Ma'am, were you not going to identify yourself as a county employee? Do you pay taxes in this building? Karen! Hey! Karen! Look, Karen's trying to suck her in on the dark side. Stop it. Naughty. You're setting a terrible example for these offenders. No wonder they're in here. You probably kept them in here extra long just to be a biatch, right? I wonder if they shut my button off. All right. Trying to wave her down. Karen! Karen! Well, guys, they think I'll go away. Little do they know, if I go away, I'm coming back. Go out this door and check it out. They picked the wrong one. Accountability ain't just gonna get them. I don't know what they got. You can barely see. Doesn't open. I'm only gonna do this for a couple minutes though, because it's really, really cold out. Hi, I'm requesting to speak with a supervisor. They gotta hear me. Look at her. Her little ponytail. Shoot. Bet you if she gets in a bar fight, they'll drag her by it. That'll teach her. The day that happens, I hope she knows that that's karma for not doing the right thing. Karen! Oh. I'm done with the no name. Now she's got a name. Karen, can you confirm that you are denying me access to your supervisor? Alright guys, well I've decided I'm gonna go do a few more audits and come back here. Depending, weather permitting, because the roads are freaking terrible. But she's not getting off that easy. So I persisted that far. I can't even see where the curb is. Alright guys, well, we'll be back at 'em. Big freaking F for the Juvenile Center in Sangamon County. Like to know what they're trying to hide. Miss No Name Karen and Mr. freaking Alfalfa there, whatever his name is. Oh, he didn't tell me. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Alright, bye.